There it is, out of the wild. We got some clutch things going on. I'm not sure what to say, but I can't wait to show you guys this car. As soon as I get home, we will talk about it, go around it. I just took it for a little spin, and it's not perfect. I don't know if it ever will be. Just a gorgeous car. Anyways, let me get it back home, and we will give a shout out about it. Get a lot of people asking about wheels and tires. I'll get you those sizes and everything. Freaking gorgeous. Can't wait till you see it. All right, everybody, welcome back to Burnin' Rubber Garage. I filmed this thing twice already, but it wasn't in full mode, so it was condensed down a little bit. I am here in the 72 Nova SS, spec'd exactly how you'd want it with some beautiful add-ons. We've got fuel injection, which I'll talk about in a minute. We've got a big block, which is just, it didn't have as an option back in then. I think back in the day, the best you could do is a 350. We got the Muncie 4-speed with the Hurst Shifter. We got the 12 bolt out back. I'm not sure if it came with that or not, but some of these things I didn't care enough to check. I just wanted a manual transmission muscle car back in the day. So this car does really well when I post up on Instagram, and it's done pretty well when I post it up on YouTube, minus the video where I kind of went over what it was. The audio was poor, my skills were editing were poor. So I figured it's time to bring this guy back out and film it again. We've got a lot done to it. Still needs a few more odds and ends, but overall, car is sick. Let's go out, let's take you around it. I hope you enjoy it. This is like the car I've had the longest on the channel and in life. This is my longest owned car consecutively running. I've had cars longer than this, but they're not with us anymore. So this car, every time I get to go like, oh man, maybe I should sell it and get something else, I go drive it and I'm like, yep, it's not going anywhere. It's just it's a fun car. Let me pull you off of this. So this isn't hooked up yet. It was. I unhooked it for my fuel injection. We're running Phytech. I know a lot of people bash this, but I've had better luck with this than I have the MSD. Got our gauges there. Don't think that's wired right. That shows my parking brake is on. It says Gen. But I really like having all the gauges. I like having the oil pressure. There's all the radio wires. They're all undone. I can see why now, because I looked around the car the other day. It was, there's no speakers. So what's the point of having a radio if there's no speakers? We've got the Hurst Shifter here. I mean, there's first, there's third, man. It is, it is so close. Seats are pretty good. Rear seat's nice. Headliner is beautiful. Let's go ahead and take you outside. I'm gonna leave it running. It needs to warm up a bit. It has a beautiful rumble. We've got some beautiful wheels. These are Boss 17-inch. Pipes exit just right there. Just listen to that for a second. We've got the beautiful orange paint. Try and back up so I can do this thing justice. SS hood. 427 badge. Just a beautiful car. Let's see if I can one-hand hood pop. Oh, I like this car for that reason. We've got the big block. We're running the fuel management system from them. I have really liked it. Your manual fuel pump right there. It feeds it into here where this is where your high pressure is. So it's kind of like a little gas tank. That's where your pressure is. And then it fuels into there to the Phytech, which you can see. The headers on this thing, each one is bigger than most cars' exhaust, period. So I got to be careful here. I got a string hanging down. We do not have a fan shroud yet because I plan on going electric fan. Got a little wire tucking to do back in there. Nothing too crazy. Hood shuts nice. Again, 427 badge, Boss wheels. I get this asked quite a bit, so let me see. We are 205 5017. Nice disc brakes up front. And out back we have a 215 55 R17. These need to be replaced. They're pretty old. You can see some cracking right there. They work. What I do love is the stripes. They're painted, so they're not a striped kit. They're legit painted on there, and they look gorgeous. There's not too many bad angles that this car has, which is awesome. And just that sound. What's sad is the fuel injection did kill the sound a little bit. Just a little bit. Not bad, but a little bit. So, I mean, you got some little paint imperfections as you look over it, but overall, car is just something else. I mean, even the doors on this thing open. Now, gotta shut on a hill. Shut. My biggest complaint with this car is the clutch pedal, which is something we're gonna have to adjust. There's a catch point. Move my knee. Right about there it engages, right there. Right about there is where you wish it was all the way to the floor, but I still have another inch or two that goes. So, gonna have to do some adjusting on the pedal. Sound system, I'm not sure what to do with this. Whether I hide some speakers under the seat. I guess I could cut that up. I don't really want to do any cutting, but as you can see, even back here, there's no speakers there. So, I'm really not sure what to do with that aspect of it. I just, I like sound. I mean, I love the Flowmaster sound, but at the same time, I like some speakers because I like to have music going every now and then too. Seat belts could use to be replaced. They're kind of old, but overall, seats are in good shape. They're fairly comfy. The driver's seats and the passenger seat are pretty stiff. You can tell they're a universal seat. They didn't come with it because they both have the things on them right there on the one side when it should be opposite. But back seat is beautiful. We got Wile E. Coyote back there. This is just a dash cleaner. This car has been my baby for a very long time, and like I said, every time I go to want to sell it, I can't bring myself to do it. These cars are not super hard to find, and they're not crazy expensive yet. They're getting close though. So with that being said, hopefully you like this video. Pretty soon we're going to do the MSD reset there on the GTO, and then we're going to go take it out and cruise it. Should be a really good time. We'll also take this thing out for a cruise. I don't know if you can see or not, but we got nasty rolling in. I just detailed this thing to make it shine a little bit. Needs a full cut polish and all that, but we got the nasty stuff rolling in out there. Oh well, what do you do? These gauges are fun. I like having these type of gauges. Now my camera doesn't want to autofocus. So you can see we're kind of idling. It's very, very smooth idle. It's for what it is. Then you can go down there and you got some more options. So thanks for all the recent subscribers. We will get this thing out. Man, there's a lot to look at. I didn't realize there's this many. The MSD does not have this many. This thing still really hasn't even done enough cycles to fully learn how it is, and it still runs so good. When I put this on the car, I used to start it up and I'd have to immediately get it out of the shop or the garage. It would just fill up the whole thing with smoke, and it would reek, and you'd open the garage door and it would just pluff out. But it's boom, big mess. With this, cleaned it right up. So either I was running pretty off on my carb, which the carb sucked anyways, or this thing is just, they're that efficient. And the Phytech system, if you're out there thinking about it, not a bad system. Installed really easy. There's videos on my channel. There's a whole playlist on this car. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Tune in on the next one. Give me another shot. We'll see you later.